Tuned in to www.OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Broadcast live, East Los Angeles, hip hop worldwide. DJ Top Rank every Thursday night. There's some dope shit right here, dude. There's some really nice interview I'm gonna have right now. Cause last week we argued for hours and hours and shit, and I want to see if he's gonna do the same thing this week. Go and introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, you call me Duroh 1, fucking MDK BDR, Massive Destruction Crew, Best Don't Rest. Name stands for Hard Duroh.
Okay, check this out though, man. I had to move something real quick, but what happened with this cat is you came in last week, man. I'll let you tell the story because I don't want to put nothing. But what happened and how did this interview come about?
Well, yeah, last week I showed up with my boy Neutron from Technicality Sound, and he was giving his interview and whatnot. And then the homie Zemer over here told me that you guys do a graph night. Well, I do graffiti. Why not show up and show some OC love over here to LA?
Some OC, man.
Yeah.
What part of OC?
Well, I was born in the city of Orange, but that's where my crew's from. So I represent Orange, but Anaheim's where I got my street smarts and shit, so.
Okay. So then part of archiving is what we do is we want to tell everybody's different story, you know what I mean? I think this is dope because we're truly extremely biased for LA riders, especially East Side riders, as you know and shit.
Right.
And that's what we were talking about off the air. That's why you're like, I definitely want to put it down so cats know that we're doing it out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a difference in the LA scene to the OC scene? Is there such a thing as a scene within graph?
Not so much as a difference, but I mean,
hold the mic up.
Not so much as a difference, but like as far as like spots running, I mean, it's hard to find a spot like in LA that rocks for like a year or two straight. Like the buff is just on it out there. So they try to keep that county as nice as they can with all the money they got and shit. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to keep a spot rocking, especially with a lot of haters out there too. It's such a small community. You got a lot of haters coming from all directions and shit.
So with that, even if your spot does rock, it's pretty much gonna get shitted on and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Like last night, we went reclaiming a bunch of spots. Yeah, doing our thing.
So then, you think with the buff, you guys have to kind of like hit different spots than you regularly would and shit?
Yeah, we try to get pretty.
Hold
unique.
the mic.
We try to get pretty unique with it. Like there's like a lot of like in the cut dividers and shit like that. We've been trying to catch and shit. A lot of spots that's out of the ordinary, floaters and all that stuff. Not too many people will be catching that kind of stuff in Orange County, so especially like fire extinguishers and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've seen quite a few of the fire extinguishers.
We've been getting pretty antsy with that shit, dude. It's addicting.
So is it? I mean, a fire extinguisher spot isn't a 3-color bomb. It isn't a beautiful mural.
Fuck no, that's
pure it's
vandalism.
Like it's gonna drip. It's probably gonna hit every fucking car like in a half-mile radius when you spray that shit up.
You're
too high and shit.
Trip out on this, right? So the last extinguisher I dropped maybe before the night before. Dude, my boy pulls over. My truck ass dog. I get behind the car, dude. I'm supposed to get in front of the car. And I started busting out the extinguisher. I even left the door open. The whole car, the whole fucking car got covered in paint. His inside got covered with paint. That shit was all bad, dog. But we straight Chicano washed that shit at the gas station with fucking squeegees and all that shit. We busted a fucking bitch.
Hey, anybody outside of graph is like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean?
Hey, straight up.
What happens is you get an old fire extinguisher. If you're rich, you have a compressor in your garage. If not, you have to go to the gas station, pay 25 cents, fill it with air, and you like water down the paint so it can shoot up higher.
Water-based paint, that's the way to go.
That way it doesn't clog, right? Because the oil base will tip the clog. I do a lot of reading on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm pretty hip-hop with it. But when you spray that shit,
oh my goodness.
God damn, man.
You got a whole world of help. Hey.
I've seen cats. We have Cyrus in the spot. I've seen cats like Cyrus with trash bags.
Yeah.
Covered up. And he's going to catch a mission. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But if he gets caught, he's like, nah, I'm trying to lose weight. It's the falda fantástica.
That's the funny thing is like I got that night actually I got out the car. I took my shoes off to do the extinguisher, so I wouldn't get paint on my shoes. I was like, fuck it, I'll get my clothes. I didn't even get one drop on me. The whole car got destroyed.
Damn, dog.
So
so then we're not trying to beautify Orange County then. Like we ain't trying to add colors and do all that shit.
Straight up.
What did the city of Orange County, Anaheim in particular, ever do to you that you would want to fuck it up like that?
Well, first off, ever since I was young, I've always had the Anaheim PD's always had a thing for me. I've straight had pigs tell me, "Oh, we're gonna catch you slipping walking down the street." Luckily, I haven't been caught slipping too serious, but they fuck with me pretty bad, you know. So I try and vandalize Anaheim a lot, you know, as much as possible, just to show the police, you know, I'm still active and shit, you know, like can't hold me down no matter what you do, you know.
What is the payoff, or what do you gain at the end of the day, man? Like just being the van, like you're not looking for nothing nice, homie. You just want to see that name as big as you can and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. In the end of the day, you know, I just get an adrenaline rush out of vandalizing things, dude. Like,
all right, is the adrenaline rush bigger when you're doing it or when you drive by the next day to see it?
Well, it's funny.
He
like,
laughed.
Dude, that shit gives me the giggles, homie. Straight up. Like, you know, like when you do something really big and you're walking away, like especially like an extinguisher, like you're saying, like it just brings like the biggest like giggly joy to your fucking heart, dude. Like I can't. Me and my boy Rels, dog, we started busting up laughing, dog. We'll be like laughing in the back of the seat for like fucking a half hour straight, like vandalizing the whole city and shit, dude. Just cracking up.
Is there spots you won't hit?
I don't know. There hasn't been a spot that I haven't really wanted to go not hit, you know? I mean,
Nah.
Everything's a new experience and shit. Like, I kind of set a goal for myself in the last 2 years. You know, by the time I'm done with this shit, I want to at least hit almost every type of graffiti or vandalism or spot, you know, to catch. So at least I could say, you know what? You told me I never got up. Well, fuck you. I've caught at least every kind of element of vandalism.
So what are we looking at right now? What are the accomplishments thus far?
Let's see, billboards, center dividers, rooftops, fucking extinguishers, glass edge. I mean, it's just count rollers. Oh, we had a fetish for rollers last year too, dude. Like, that's where it was really popping off in the IE. Big ass walls to do rollers. I was loving it. Shit.
What is it though out there? Like that? It's because the buff hasn't hit out there, or because everything is separated. We're talking about that within hip hop, yeah.
Right,
like
right.
how you? I mean, you could. You know what I mean? Do a production, have a little bit more time to do a bigger piece. And
I'm
shit.
not really too familiar with the IE, you know. I wouldn't really necessarily say the buff's not on it because I have no idea. I'm not out there that much, you know. But every time I've gone back, it's always been a blessing to see that there's a spot that I've caught rocking or some shit, you know.
Word up. And the crews, man. Where's the history with the crews, man? Where they start and how'd you get in all that?
Well, MDK started in like 2000 in the city of Orange. So, and I got in about 2009, about the same time I started writing my name. I got in for, I got in for all the wrong reasons, you know, like.
What are the wrong reasons?
Well, like, tag banging is like a big issue with my crew and that crew, you know, like even BDR and shit, you know. So like, when I got an MDK, it was mostly for like to let my enemies know where I'm at, because they did some scandalous shit to a homie of mine. I wanted to get them back, you know.
Okay.
Then from there, I took it on, you know. I started doing actual tagging. Then from tagging to bombings, and the bombings to doing some fucking 3-color fill burners, all kinds of shit, you know. Just trying to do this thing.
You want to give out the Flickr and all that good shit, man?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can look me up on Arnold Jenkins. That's the Flickr. Yeah. And Instagram is Infinite Since 91.
Where can we catch some active spots right now we driving through? Which one's rocking still?
Go down the 5 freeway right there, La Mirada. Just handled some shit last night. Go down to 57, 22, 91, the 405, whatever, dude. We got Orange County on lock.
OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Well, keep up the good work, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Any shout-outs, man?
Yeah, dude, shout out to my boy Slack from TZM, my homie Forensic from GCF, my boy Reddick, AUB, MDK, doing the damn thing and shit.
Well, you got everything, man. We ain't got to argue with me no more. How come we don't get no OC cats in here?
It's all good, brother.
Nah, well, then you're the OC Connect now. Now you have to tell me who we need to get out here. Well, right now, who do you think, like, history-wise, who would be someone we need to reach out? And, of course, you could be biased, but, like...
Yeah, well, definitely, like, like the way I see it, the crew that put OC on the map has to be AUB, you know? So I got some boys from there. I would definitely bring, like, my homie Isric, my boy Reddick and shit, you know?
Word up.
So...
All right, then, man. Well, keep up the good work, dog. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, man.
OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Stay posted. More interviews to come. DJ Top Rank.
Fuck off real quick, man. Yeah.